Hey guys, it's Ethan and Mark back
Hey!
again to do another Battle of Zendikar Archetype deep dive. Today we're going to do white-black Lifegain Ally Lifegain.
Yes.
We've got a bunch of cards we're going to talk to. First card is, well, I guess before we dive in, I think this is maybe my first or second. Is up there with the black-green is my favorite archetype.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Ethan? You like this one?
I mean, I don't know.
We'll see. All right. First card is Angel of Renewal. It is 5 and a white for a 4/4 flying ally. It has
Angel Ally.
Angel Ally. When Angel of Renewal enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life for each creature you control.
This guy, it's a 6-mana 4/4 flyer, which is already good, and you get to gain a bunch of life when it's also an ally. So just a bunch of good stuff all around. You can get 3 to 4 life, and with
just by dropping this, right?
Yeah.
Just somewhat middle-late game.
Yeah, 6-drop 4/4 flyer. I always love those, but yeah, ally and Lifegain.
Seems good. Next one, Courier Griffin. 3 and a white for a 2/3 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life.
This, it's a 3-mana 2/3 flyer that you gain life.
4 mana, right?
4-mana 2/3 flyer, yeah. But in this deck, there's a bunch of things that trigger when you gain life, and it's good for you to have life. So, incidental life gain is gonna add up.
So over here, when you gain 1 life, is that going to trigger the life gain things each time or just once?
No, just once.
Just once, okay. Felidar Sovereign, 4 and 2 white for a 4/6 cat beast creature with vigilance and lifelink.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 40 or more life, you win the game.
Yeah. In this deck, with all the life gain, you could probably get to 40 or more life. I wish someone was able to win with 40 or more life in the 2-headed giant, since you start out with 30 life. So.
Yeah, that's a great card for 2-headed, huh?
But I don't think I would got it.
All right, next card is Lantern Scout. 2 and a white for a 3/2 ally creature with rally. Whenever Lantern Scout or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn.
This is really sweet. It's a 3-mana 3/2 ally, which is okay, but it has rally and everything getting lifelink. Every time you get an ally, that will give you a lot of life.
Yeah, every time.
If you can trigger that twice, you could probably drop your Felidar Sovereign and just win.
Seems good. Next card, Ondu Rising. 1 and a white for a sorcery. Whenever a creature attacks this turn, it gains lifelink until end of turn. Awaken 4. 4 and a white. If you cast for 4 and a white, put 4 1/1 counters on target land. It becomes a 0/0 elemental creature. With haste, it's still a land.
This is a good card. Good card in like any white deck, but especially good in Lifegain because lifelink.
Mm-hmm.
Gain a lot of life and do a lot of trigger.
I like the Awakens because they're versatile.
Yes.
You pull this late game, boom, you can do the Awaken thing.
Uh-huh.
Early game, it does its main thing.
Yeah.
Seems good. Next card, Serene Steward, 1 and a white for a 2/2 ally creature.
Ally Human Cleric.
Ally Human Cleric. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 1. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on target creature.
So with all the life gain we've seen before, this is like one of your engines. Like every time you gain life, you get a counter, and you're gonna make a lot of big creatures with that.
Be nice to scoop a couple of these.
Oh yeah.
They would pay off.
Plus they're allies.
Yeah, they trigger the ally.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of inner triggering going on between these cards.
Yeah. So I've only done cards that specifically go for this, but if you go like red, white, black, just all the most of these cards are all allies. So if you get some like good allied cards in there.
Have you run a black-white ally Lifegain deck yet?
No.
No. It looks really good on paper. Stonehaven Medic, 1 and a white for a 1/3 core cleric. 1 white, tap, you gain 1 life. This is a common.
Yeah, it's just repeatable life gain, like
Staple in this deck.
I wouldn't say that.
No?
It's only a 2-mana 1/3 and you gain some life, but what's the thing, like if you every turn you can get a counter and stuff.
How many of these would you run in a draft deck?
If this deck?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably 2 or 3.
Next card. Tandem Tactics. 1 and a white for an instant. Up to 2 target creatures each get +1/+2 until end of turn. You gain 2 life.
Yeah, this is already a sweet combat trick, but you get to gain life.
Common.
Yeah. Double combat trick.
Yeah, seems good. Next card. 2 and 2 black. Blood Bond Vampire. Vampire Shaman ally creature. 3/3. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Blood Bond Vampire.
Another card you want a lot of. It's just all life gain triggers. It's really good.
Next card, Defiant Bloodlord, 5 and 2 black for a 4/5 flying vampire creature. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life.
That is really pretty good in in this because like all the life you gain is also damage or something like this.
Next card is Calastria Healer. It's a 1 and a black for a 1/2 vampire cleric ally with rally. Whenever Calastria, how do you pronounce that? Calastria Healer or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Really good. Just keep draining them. You can have like all the life gain. That's a lot of counters. Every ally. You have a lot of allies. You get most of these things out. Sweet.
Seems good. Calastria Nightwatch, 4 and a black for a 4/5 vampire warrior ally creature. Whenever you gain life, Calastria Nightwatch gains flying until end of turn. Yeah.
This 4/5. If you can trigger this like every turn, this is insane. Plus it's allied, so it's only like your repeatable life gain. It's really good. Only common too.
Yeah, that seems good. Malakar Familiar is a 2/1 flying death touch bat creature. Whenever you gain life, Malakar Familiar gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
This is already a really good card. With the life gain, it gets insane in the deck. So it's like if you can do it like or maybe twice a turn from 4/3, that's just 4/3 fly. That's great.
Yeah, seems good. Nurkana Assassin, 2 and a black for a 2/3 vampire assassin ally creature. Whenever you gain life, Nurkana Assassin gains death touch until end of turn.
This is mainly going to be played as a 3-mana 2/3, but the death touch is definitely relevant. And if you can, again, if you can keep getting life, the death touch is going to be good.
Kill a big dog. Eldrazi with that.
Yeah.
Retreat to Hagra, 2 and a black for an enchantment with landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, choose 1. Target creature gets 1/0 and gains death touch until end of turn. Or each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
This, yeah, draining. It's every time you get a land, you can drain them, or it's really good in the life gain because life gain is good. All adds up.
Next card, Vampire Rites, 1 black for an enchantment. With the ability 1 and a black, sack a creature, you gain 1 life and draw a card.
This was shown in the sacrifice deck, but it's also good in this deck because you have to gain life and then draw cards. So you can stack something to gain life. The life gain definitely you can get to 40 life with a bunch of these cards really quickly.
Zulaport Cutthroat, 1 and a black for a human rogue ally creature, 1/1. Whenever Zulaport Cutthroat or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
This, it's, again, more draining. Draining is good. You can make them lose a lot of life and you can gain a lot of life. These will trigger your life gain things a lot.
Last card we're going to talk about is Drana's Emissary. 1, a white and a black. For a Vampire Cleric ally creature, 2/2 flyer. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
This, it just drains for 1 every turn as a 3-mana 2/2 flyer. Like, this is the embodiment of the deck.
Staple. How many of these would you like to run in a draft?
In this deck?
Yeah.
All of them.
As many as you can get.
Yeah.
No limit. Yeah, seems really good. All right. Well, we'll see how this archetype does over time.
Yeah.
Looking forward to playing this.
Mhm.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.